Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you are joining me from, I welcome you to this presentation, great presentation. I promise you that at the end of this presentation, we have learned a lot, whereby you have been able to taking a step that, okay, I want to move to this Canada. Yes, I'm telling you. So what am I about to tell you about is how you can relocate to Canada at any age, okay? At any age, without the wahala, the stress of IELTS. You don't need IELTS. You don't need to be spending money on IELTS. And without paying any agent, a kobo, you don't need to pay anybody, okay? And all these scammers calling themselves agents and all of that, you don't need to even have anything to do with them at the end of this presentation. So I would like you to stay tuned to the end of this presentation. And by the way, I have a special gift. Yes, a special gift for you if you stay to the end of this presentation. So now, who am I? Who are you? Who are you connecting with? My name is Ololade Adewumi. People call me Daniel. You know, maybe you have even come across my advert on Facebook. I run a safe travel agency. Okay, so I'm a travel consultant at a safe travel agency, and I work with Sheyi Obasi. She's my partner. So in partnership with Sheyi, we are able to put up a package that will be of great help to you. Okay, whereby you'll be able to do your Canada relocation and all of that without wasting money on any agent. Okay, so now let's continue. So now let's talk about the popular route. Maybe you are even considering one of these routes. You are still contemplating on which one is the best for you to take. So we have express entry. This is very, very popular for people around the world, Nigeria, and so on. This was created by Canadian government so that people around the world can come into their country to come and work, okay, to come and work and also become permanent residents. So now, and there are 4 categories of applications under express entry. First one is Federal Skilled Worker Program. This particular one is for people that have 10 years work experience, okay? 10 years work experience, okay? And it requires IELTS score. You need to score a very high score, around 7 or so, before you can even qualify for this. Number 2 is a Federal Skill Trade Program. This is similar to the Skill Worker Program, but it is for people with let's say 5 years work experience. Yes, 5-year work experience. Okay, and also the requirement is lower compared to the worker program. Okay, and let's say the IELTS score for this one is 4 or 5. If you can score 5, you are good to go with that. Number 3 is a Canadian experience class. This is for people who have worked in Canada in the past 3 years. In the last 3 years, they work in Canada, at least they work for 1 year. So they have access to this. Okay. And lastly is a PMP. This is for people in Canada already. It's for people in Canada, whereby provinces nominate somebody from their province to another province, and from there they can relocate just within Canada. It is a special program for people in Canada already. So now let's talk about study route. What is this study route? Maybe you have been hearing about study route, but you don't know what people mean by study route. What study route is all about is when you try to relocate, or when you relocate by going to Canada to go and study, to go to a school. Maybe you have BSc already, you have HND already, you have OND, you have NC. So you now go to Canada to further your study maybe to do PGD, to do advanced diploma, to do masters and all of that. So you now leverage that schooling that you went there to do, that study that you went for, you now leverage that to apply for your work permit, to apply for your permanent resident. So it's like you come in through the back door and you become permanent residents, you become, so many people have even become citizens through the study route, okay? So now let's compare express entry and study route. Like I said, express entry requires IELTS. You can't bypass it under express entry. And you must score a very good score before you can qualify. And this IELTS, I know people that write it they've written it for 5 times, 6 times now. They are still unable to pass. Okay? It costs around 80,000 or so. I can't remember. So now, it is based on points. Express entry is based on points. So like I said, it's for you to come and work and all of that. So they design it in such a way that it will favor professionals. Okay? It will favor professionals. So you will need to submit your work experience, education qualification, your age, and all of that. So all of these details will now be input into a grading system that will now give you a score, a point. So if your point is not strong enough, then you won't be considered. You won't be considered. So you just remain in the pool of other applicants like that, and you'll be waiting and waiting and waiting. And number 3, age restriction. Okay, once you are above 35, 36, 37, it won't favor you. Your points, it will affect your points. It will affect your points. And the processing time, like I said, you will just wait and wait. Currently, it will take around 50 something, like 54, 55 weeks to even get feedback whether you are considered or not. The processing time take so long right now, maybe due to COVID and all of that. So I can't even advise anybody to go for express entry right away. And okay, I just said it is paused for now. It is paused for now. So now study route. Compared to study route now, with study route, you don't need to write IELTS. You might argue with me, or some people will argue with me that it's not possible. But let me tell you that if you are from an English speaking country like Nigeria, there are some schools, not even some, many schools that will give you admission if you don't have IELTS. Yes. So anybody coming from an English speaking country won't need IELTS. So we have database of those schools, which as the presentation progresses, we will feel how you can have access to that. Number 2, it's not based on points. Here, we are not dealing with points. You are not submitting work experience or whatever to anybody, whereby they will be just disqualifying you, you know. And no age restriction. You can wake up anytime, any day, and you said you want to go and further your study, okay? So whether you finish your BSc 10 years ago, you finished 15 years ago, doesn't matter, okay? Some people will tell you that it matters, but we will guide you on how to go about it, okay? And all you need is SSC. If you have SSC, that means you will go for an undergraduate course, right? That means you have WIC or NECO. You go for an undergraduate course, and what we normally advise, if what you have is a SSC, is that once you are above age of 25, your chances of getting admission for an undergraduate course will reduce. I'm not saying it's not possible, but your chances will reduce. And also, scholarship funding is not available for SSC if you're an SSC person. So if you have the money to fund your school and all of that, okay? So once you are above 25, we do advise like get to OND or NC and all of that. But if you can make attempts, I'm not saying it's not possible. Of course, there are people that went for undergraduate courses at the age of 30 plus, of course. So SSC, OND, NC and all of that is all what you need. And who knows, you might get scholarship funding. Yeah, but you don't need money to pay school fees, expenses, and all of that. Who knows? International loans are there. Maybe you don't have the money to even satisfy the proof of fund of a thing, whatever, there used to be organizations over there that we offer you loans, okay, so that you can come over and study. So while you are studying, you will be working. So while you are working, you'll be paying back these loans, okay? And you can relocate with your family. Yes, relocate with your family. Your family can come over to join your husband, your wife, and all of that. And like I said, you can become permanent resident, just like we have, just like the primary purpose of express entry. So why stressing yourself over express entry when study out got you covered and get you covered on all of that? So now, what are the benefits of becoming permanent resident? What are the benefits? Number one, free education for your kids, okay? Canadian government do pay permanent resident parents like around 500 Canadian dollars above per month to cater for these kids, okay? So it's more or less like giving them free education and all of that. Number two, the healthcare services. So far you are paying your taxes and all of that. We have access to free healthcare services just like normal citizens in the country. And thirdly, when there are government jobs, people that are permanent resident already will be first considered compared to somebody coming from outside. And number four, tuition fee for your kids, even for you, if you want to further your study, will be reduced. You will enjoy that. And lastly, you're on your way to become Canadian citizen. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you because I know at the end of this presentation, you are taking that bold step to relocating and becoming permanent resident so that you also can be working towards becoming Canadian citizen. So now, why study route? Why study route? Why keep on talking about study route? This is the easiest route, I must tell you. As you can see from all the advantages and the process involved that I just talked about. And the admission rate is very high. There are schools that need students and all of that. There are professors, there are supervisors that need students to come and work with them in the lab and all of that. You know. Number two, no IELTS wahala, no age restriction wahala. I just talked about that. Scholarship funding, who knows? You might get scholarship for masters and PhD. Okay, to go there and school without you spending no money. Don't need to spend any money. Funding scholarship, you can get it. Who knows? Number four, your family can relocate with you. I just talked about that. This is done through what is called a spousal open work permit, SOWP. Okay, let's say you relocated. If you relocate, your husband or wife will be able to come and join you based on this permit. So your husband or wife can come over there to come and work or study as well. Okay, and no brainer, surest way to permanent residency compared to express entry, wahala, and all of that. So what are the steps involved? What are the steps involved? Number one, all you need to do is to choose DLI, the school that you want to do, the school where you want to study. DLI means designated learning institute and all of that. The one that is easy for you to become permanent resident. You know, there are different provinces, different states. So we will guide you on how to choose the one with the easiest process, becoming permanent resident. So after that, you apply to university, college, and all of that. So now let me clarify this here. If you have a first class, or 2-1, then you are qualified for masters. No issue for masters. Okay, but if you have 2-2, very few schools take 2-2 for masters. Yes, very few. Majority of schools only allow 2-1s and first class. But in the packages we put together, we have list of schools that we take 2-2 for masters. So who knows if your program is there. But what is the guarantee here is that if what you have is 2-2, then going for PGD is certain. PGD. So if you have HND, you will go for PGD as well. If you have top class, if you have pass, lower credit, pass, and the likes, you will go for PGD in a college. Okay? PGD in a college. And if what you have is a OND or NCE, you will go for advanced diploma in a college. That is what you will have to go for. And I think I talked about SSC earlier. You have to go for undergraduate, and I advise on the age. That's age of 25 is advisable for SSC and all of that. So now, thirdly, you apply for funding and all of that. Contact supervisor and co, depending on your program, your study, and all of that. Number 4 is you apply for study visa. Once your visa is approved, you fly to Canada. You arrive in Canada, get your study permits, and after that, you graduate and apply for permanent residence. Okay, so now let's go through the step by step. Let's break it down step by step. How to get admission and study visa. Okay, so step number 1 is you search for a designated learning institute. Like I said, they are just schools. But many people do make mistake here. And even you might be making that mistake right now. It is not every DLI, every designated learning institute that is approved or that is allowed to allow their graduates, people that finish from those schools. It is not every school that are approved, that are accredited for those graduates to apply for work permits when they finish from their school. So it is not every school in Canada that you can finish from and apply for work permit. Note that. So you might have a friend or even you that just got to school and jumping up and celebrating, but who knows whether the school that he or she got is not approved, is not under DLI. Because there are cases of people that got sent back to their home country due to these fatal mistakes. Okay, after schooling and all of that, after study, they realized that the school they finished from were not approved for them to be able to apply for work permit. So they were sent back to Nigeria. Okay, so be very careful here. Okay, you might say you don't want to buy any package, you don't want to buy any guide, you don't want to pay any agent and all of that. No problem. But these are mistakes that you should look out for, and I don't want you to lose money. I don't want you to lose money. It's very hard to save money these days. I know what I'm talking about. So step number 2, after you have gotten your DLI, you choose a program that aligns with your work experience or previous education. Don't say you study accounting. Let's say you study accounting in your undergraduate or in your OND. You now want to go and study nursing. It's not done. Some agents will tell you it's possible. They want to collect money from you. Okay? It's not possible. Some will tell you it's possible so that they can collect your money, so that you can buy form and all of that. At the end of the day, you just see that you are chasing what is it called? You are flogging dead horse. So the course that you can go for must be related to your work experience or your education background. Take note of that. And step number 3 is you contact potential supervisors for funding and all of that. And these are available for people going for masters and PhD. And number 4 is you apply to school. You know, when you apply to school, you will have to write a statement of purpose. And in fact, at this stage, some people still get denied of even getting considered for admission and all of that, because their statement of purpose is watery, it's patchy, doesn't hold water. So that's why I put killer statement of purpose. Okay? And how to write killer statement of purpose is part of what you'll be getting in the package I will be talking about in the future in this presentation. And once your statement of purpose is approved and all of that, you've gotten admission, the next thing is to apply for study visa. This is where most people, majority, 90% got stuck. This visa get denied. Maybe your visa has even been denied before. This is where people get stuck. They will have to contact one agent, contact somebody, and somebody that might scam you. This is where people run around looking for help. But don't bother. Don't bother. I get you covered on how to go about all of this. And lastly, let's say your visa is approved and you're able to relocate. Then if you have spouse, you have kids, then you apply for spousal work permit, SOWP, for your family to come and join you in Canada. Okay? So now, how can I be of help? How can I help you? So now, you'll be getting guidance from Sheyi, someone that has been through the process. Okay? That has been through the process. Okay? And package this process whereby you will have access to it in a simple and clear step-by-step model that you can follow. Anyone can follow it. So that is available for you. Okay? Somebody that has been through the process, the step and everything and guidance is already packaged for you in a simple and clear manner. Okay? And once you are able to implement these guidance, then you're on your way to becoming a permanent resident in Canada. And due to that, you don't need to pay any agent. You don't need any agents. With this guidance from this person, you do everything yourself. You do everything yourself. I will show you database of what you will be getting access to, glossary of information. So now, all what you need to do is to get your hand on this information that I will be giving you, that I want to help you with, so that you and your family can relocate to Canada. Yeah, let me talk a little about this agent, 419 scammers. I know you are scared. Maybe they've scammed you before. I understand. People contact me, do contact me every day. There are different cases. 5 million, 3 million, 800,000, 500,000, 300,000. But what if I tell you that nothing is special about what these agents are doing? Nothing. All what they are selling to you and I, especially you, is just information. Just information. That's all. And what do I mean by that? They know something that you don't know. They know about schools. They know about Canada websites, about one link, and the likes. They know about that, and you don't have access to all of that. That's all. So nothing special about them. So let me now ask you a question. What if I give you access to this same glossary of information, to this same information that all these agents are using automatically? Won't you be able to do your processing by yourself? I heard you answer yes. You'll be able to even do more than them because the information that I'll be giving you is more than what they have. Because some of them even consult, they consult me, they consult our package and all of that. Okay? Won't you be able to do your processing by yourself? Provided that you have somebody beside you, guiding you, putting you through in case you saw something you don't understand, you want to run into challenges, and so that you don't get stuck, somebody is there to guide you. Of course, you'll be able to do your processing by yourself. So this is what this big opportunity I'm talking about is all about. The package is titled the No Azu Niger to Canada JAPA system, put together by someone that has been through the process. Do I even tell you that she got two funding offers? Two. She got one 31,000 Canadian dollars, the other one 27,000 Canadian dollars. Imagine. So she is there to put you through step by step. Okay? So all what you need right now is to grab this package and get yourself catapulted from Nigeria to Canada. That's all you need. You know, you can see it is in between. So now let's check what is inside this package. Don't worry, these are the value of what you'll be getting inside, but I will not be charging you this. Okay, I know how Nigeria is and the way things are currently, inflation all over the world. Nigeria is even worse. So I understand. So now you have access to a comprehensive step-by-step system that you can follow. Anyone can follow. Very simple. ABC. That alone is 100,000 naira. Number two is an easy to use school search tool. You don't need to rack your brain, start disturbing your brain looking for school. Some people, maybe even you've been looking for school for months now, you couldn't find school. This has already been made for you. It's ready made that you just access, log on, okay? You are good. Okay, so save your time the time you're on Google, YouTube, and disturbing yourself. This has already been packaged for you in a ready-made manner. So number three, you have access to database of schools and programs, popular programs that you can leverage easily just to relocate. And this database is continually updated. It is valued at 80,000 naira. And you will have access to a long-term affordable study loan. Like I said, let's say you got admission, or maybe you don't even have much and you want to relocate. So let's say your visa got approved, you want to relocate, you don't have money, the school fees and all of that. There used to be organizations that offer loans, whereby when you get to Canada, when you are studying in Canada, you will be able to be paying back this loan while you are studying and working at the same time. You'll be paying back this loan. That's why you will see some people, they were able to relocate, but they don't even have, they are not even okay like you. They are not that financial buoyant as you, and they are able to relocate. Some are on these loans. Okay? So you have access to all those organizations and see if you are qualified. Scholarship. You have access to database of scholarship opportunities that are available for you to study in Canada. Please take note. We don't give scholarship. We only show you the available opportunities, available scholarship opportunities that you can leverage, and you'll be guided on how to take advantage of this scholarship. Okay? Nobody is guaranteeing you will get scholarship. No. We will show you the different scholarship opportunity. People have taken advantage of this and they were able to get scholarship through our guidance, through the package and all of that. And you will have access to a list of universities that accept 2-2 for master's degree. You will have a sample template that you can just copy and paste. Just copy, model it to what you need. Letters to IRCC, statement of purpose, email to professors. You just edit and you are good. So you need to like disturb your brain and all of that. We have access to step-by-step guide to visa processing. Okay, study visa processing. So now, like I said, people get stuck processing their visa and all of that. With this package, you'll be guided on visa processing, how you can process your visa and all of that. Okay, so that you don't get stuck at this stage. And every document that you will need, you will be guided on that. You will have access to 2 free basic review of your CVs and statement of purpose. Let's say you write CV, you write statement of purpose, you need somebody to assess it for you instead of looking for an agent to do that for you. Of course, we are there to assist once you get this package. And you have access to step-by-step and strategy you will need to relocate with your family. So many people, they relocate through the same study route. They are unable to relocate with their family because they don't have that guidance, that proper guidance. So that's why some people will tell you it's not as easy as that. People just shout it is very easy. Of course, I agree with them. Because the amount of information that we people have access to varies. Life is all about secrets. So some people don't know all of these secrets. So they be like, hey, it's not that easy. It's not that I don't agree with them. But we show you the guidance strategies. Like I said, we have testimonial. We have people that have done this before. Professional help to get your admission and visa application. Let's say you got the package and you are like, you are very busy. You won't be able to do all of this stress. You won't be able to do all of this processing by yourself. Of course, we have a team that can assist you on that. But you can only have access to that service after you have gotten this package. And the value varies. It depends on what you want to achieve. It depends on the area you want us to help you. Maybe your visa, maybe your admission, maybe your family relocation. It depends. And lastly, you have access to me. You have access to me and Sheyi herself. So you have access to Sheyi direct contact number. Sorry. You will have access to Sheyi direct contact number so that she will be there to give you basic support and guidance. This is priceless, I can tell you, because this is where agents would have charged you 1 million, 1.5 million of that. But we are only charging you 100,000 naira. So if we total all of these together, the amounts you would have needed to pay is 650,000 naira. If we total all of this together, 650,000 naira. But we want to help you. Sheyi is here to help you. I'm here to help you. We understand how the country is. It's not easy these days. Getting money, saving money is hard. So you want to make sure you didn't fall into the wrong hand of scammers that will even take away little that you have. So we are not charging you even the 650,000. Guess how much you'll be paying? Just 40,000 naira. Just 40,000 naira, a limited time offer. And mind you, this is available for just 50 people, because you want a situation whereby you'll be effectively manage applicants, people, so that not that you will pay and people will be more than what you can effectively manage. So this is restricted to just 50 people in a month. So I don't know the time you are watching this, whatever the time in the month you are watching it, just click the payment link in the description. If that payment link is still open, that means you can still join these 50 people. And you can be asking, will you still need to pay any money after the 40,000? The answer is no. No hidden charges. Not that as time goes on, we now ask you that you need to pay one money or the other. No. Just 40,000, you have access to all of this information and guidance from Shay. This is another bonus for you. Only if you take action right now. Only if you are among those 50 people right now. You have access to these two bonuses. A special package on how to get job and accommodation in Canada is waiting for you. Another package on 12 things that you need to start studying in Canada. You have access to these two bonuses. So I'll be waiting for you to claim these bonuses. Let me make some clarification here so that we don't misunderstand each other. We do not give scholarship. Don't contact me and start saying you need scholarship, I should give you scholarship. We do not give scholarship. We will only show you scholarship availability, scholarship opportunity availability, available scholarship opportunities that are available in Canada that you can take advantage of. And we will guide you on how best you can stand chances. You can stand better chances of getting this scholarship. Okay? We will give you the clue, the tips, and all of that, and on how you can leverage this scholarship. Okay? We are not job fixing program. Don't buy this if what you are looking for is job fixing. No, this is not job. It's not about job. We do not arrange accommodation. Maybe you got admission, you are looking for someone to get accommodation for you. We don't do that. We don't do sponsorship. Don't ask me for sponsor that I should sponsor you. Don't do that. Bank account arrangements, whatever. Don't do that. Some people will contact. If you contact me, you are looking. I don't sponsor. Nothing like that. This is not about sponsorship. And we don't arrange flights or travels. Okay? Please take note. Let me be frank here. Let me be frank here. Why this package might not work for you, I will tell you right now. If you don't have that burning desire, if you are not ready to commit yourself to the process, to put the work into work, to put the work to work, if you are not ready to commit yourself, then this will not work for you. This is a do-it-yourself system. You have access to lots of information, everything you need with professional guidance to get it work. So don't expect yourself that after you've gotten this package, this will automatically take you to Canada. No. Okay. And number two, if you are very busy, maybe you don't have the time, you just sit down, you don't implement the package. So after a while, you'll be like, I just got the package and I'm still unable to relocate. It's not our fault. Like I said, you need to put to work every instruction, every information in the package for this to work for you. So many people have taken advantage of it. So many people have put it to work and it worked for them. You have testimonies. There are links to testimonies in the description below this video. There is a link for that. Okay? So if you are able to put all of this into work and with professional guidance from us, then you are guaranteed of relocating in 9 to 12 months. Okay, provided you are able to put to work. Okay. So if any agent tells you that they will get you into Canada in 3 to 4 months, don't fall for scam, my dear sister. They tell you they will get you into Canada in 6 months, in 4 months, in 3 months. Don't get into scam. Things have changed. Okay. The reason why I put 9 to 12 months here is just a worst case scenario, because I don't know how, like I said, how serious you will be about this process and all that. The worst case scenario, 9 to 12, it can be lesser since you are the agent in charge of your own traveling processing. So now let's talk about the difference between this guide and other guides that you might have come across in the market. Number one, the author is a full-time expert when it comes to immigration, when it comes to Canada, relocating, helping people to relocate from Nigeria to Canada. She's an expert in that area and she's full-time. This is what she does. She's not doing US, she's not doing UK, but only Canada through the study route. Okay. So now compare Sheyi now to somebody that lives in Nigeria, whereby she just put one ebook together and start selling online. Nigerians just take advantage of one another. We take advantage. So now compare an expert that is full-time and somebody that is doing this as just a side hustle in Nigeria. Who is in the best position to help you? You can judge yourself. You can do the judgment. I think she is in the best position. Compare them. Number two, imagine if Canadian immigration policy change over there in Canada. That means the ebook put together by other experts, professionals, like they call themselves, will be rendered useless. Okay, compared to somebody that lives in Canada that understands the in and out, how things work over there. That means she's in the best position to handle both present challenges and the one that might still come up in the future. Okay. So somebody in Canada is well positioned than somebody in Nigeria. That is why some guides don't work for some people. Maybe you've even bought some before. These are some reasons that this happens. Imagine somebody that has not even been to the airport guiding you on how to relocate to Canada. Imagine. So, and here's my gift for you. I told you about the gift that I have a gift for you if you stay to the end of this presentation. So for staying to the end, here's my gift. There is a link in the description below this video. There's a link to your gift. Just click the link and download what is inside. So what are you still waiting for? I'm asking you. Just 40,000 naira? Just 40,000 naira. You are just 40,000 naira away to getting started. And like I said, just 50 people only in a month. Okay, you can't do much. And you can do nothing about this opportunity. Of course, you can go back to other things and be like, they are here to collect our money again. I don't want to buy any package. I don't want to buy. No problem. No problem. It is your life. Or nothing will happen. What will happen is just that we just remain in Nigeria complaining of no light, complaining of bandits, complaining of insecurity, complaining about Buhari, complaining about president, governor of your state. Even your unborn kids will still come and meet you in the same state of complaint. So why not try this opportunity, take advantage of this and achieve your relocation dream to a better environment, to a greener pasture, which is Canada. Thank you for staying tuned to these moments. I really appreciate you. May God bless you. See you in Canada. So I will be waiting for you once you get the package and so that we can connect from there. Thank you.